With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hello students, let us have a look at the question here, which says that what happens when, and we have been given here 9 set of reactions for which we need to find out the product. So these are the word reactions and we need to write down the reactions for them. So let us try and find out the solution to them. So the first one says that green vitriol is heated strongly. So we need to find out that what happens when green vitriol is heated strongly. Okay. So green vitriol is FeSO4.7H2O, right? So this is we have green vitriol. This is called green vitriol. Okay, and now when this is heated at the temperature of 300 degrees Celsius, all the water of crystallization just goes away and we get a white colored powder. Now moving on, when it is more heated at high temperature, what do we get? We get Fe2O3 plus of SO2 and SO3 gas is something that we get, right? Now moving on to the next question. So the next one is when FeSO4 reacts with potassium ferricyanide. Okay, so we need to react FeSO4, right, with potassium ferricyanide, right? So if we do so, the product that we get is FeCN, right, whole 6 whole twice, right? So this is a blue colored substance that we get. So this is a complex which is blue in color, and also we get K2SO4. Now to balance this reaction, we'll have to take 3 moles of FeSO4, 2 moles of K3FeCN whole 6 is required, and we get 3 moles of K2SO4, right? And also blue colored complex is something that we obtain here. Now moving on to the next one in the list that we have. So here we have Fe2O3, right, is fused with soda ash. So we need to find that what happens when Fe2O3, that is ferric oxide, is fused with soda ash. Okay, so let us try and find out. So Fe2O3 when made to react with soda ash, that is Na2CO3, right, what do we get? So when this is mixed together and it is made to react and the temperature is maintained somewhere around 800 to 900 degrees Celsius, then we get 2 moles of FeO2, right, which is sodium ferrite, right? So FeO2 and plus of carbon dioxide gas is something that we get, right? Now moving on to the next one in the list that we have. So we have salts of iron, right, 3 reacts with NH4SCN. Okay, so let us find out that how this reaction will follow. So we have Fe3, right, when made to react with 3 moles of NH4SCN, right, what do we get? We get a complex which is FeSCN whole thrice, okay, and this is called as, so this complex is called as ferric thiocyanide. Okay, and this is red in color, and also we get 3 moles of NH4 plus ion, that is ammonium ion. Now moving on to the next one in the list that we have here is when zinc oxide is made to react with cobalt oxide and both of them are fused together. Okay, so this is a very famous one. So when zinc oxide is made to react with cobalt oxide and when it is fused together, right, which means they are heated up, we get COZN, that is cobalt, zinc and O2, right? So this is nothing but Riemann green. Okay, moving on to the next one in the list that we have. So we have malachite is made to react with dilute H2SO4. Okay, so we need to take malachite. So we have CuSO4 dot CuOH whole twice, right? So this is malachite. When made to react with 2 moles of H2SO4, right, we get 2 moles of CuSO4 and 3 moles of water is also obtained, and carbon dioxide gas is something that evolves out of it. Similarly, now moving on to the next one in the list that we have. So we have copper sulphate is exposed to air for longer period. Okay, so let us take copper sulphate and try and expose it to a longer period, right? So we have CuSO4, right, dot 5H2O. This is a blue crystal of copper sulphate. When it is exposed in air for longer duration of time, then water of crystallization decreases from 5H2O, right, per molecule to 3H2O per molecule, right? So this is something that happens, and this is how we can proceed to our next question, which is lunar caustic is made to react with sodium hydroxide and then product is dried. Okay, so we need to take lunar caustic. Okay, so we have AgNO3, right, and we have to make it react with NaOH. Then what will happen? We will be getting Ag2O, that is black in color. Okay, and NaNO3 is something that we obtain. This is 2 moles of NaNO3 and water, right? So to balance this up, we'll have to take 2 moles of AgNO3 and 2 moles of NaOH is something that we also need to take, right? Now moving on to the last reaction that we have in our list. So this is potassium dichromate reacts with cold and concentrated H2SO4. So let us write this also. So we have potassium K2Cr2O7 when made to react with H2SO4, which is taken cold and concentrated. Okay, what do we get? We get CrO3, right, and then KHSO4 is also something that we obtain, and at last we get H2O, right? Now to balance this reaction, we'll have to take 2 moles of H2SO4 and 2 moles of CrO3, which is red in color, right, and also 2 moles of KHSO4 is something that we obtain here, right? So this is the entire reaction, and this is how we can solve this question. We'll have to write down the reactions and we need to balance them up to find out the products. I hope this is clear to you. Thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.